Amy Taylor. I'm not a Chattanooga native, but now a Chattanooga lover. I am a Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Rutherford County native in Chattanooga by way of 5 years in D.C. So I hope that this presentation will show you about what brought me back to Tennessee. Shift Chattanooga, as you all might have heard about in the newspapers and all of the advertising schemes that I've tried to put out there, we are a communication platform out of Create Here. And as the only child of two parents in public education, this platform is very near and dear to my heart. You all might have heard about the STAND survey. The results were released in April of 2010. We reached out to over 26,000 Chattanoogans and Hamilton Countyans about what they wanted to see for changes in Chattanooga and Hamilton County. And Shift is a direct response to this 2008 survey, or 2009 survey, excuse me. And it indicated that public education was one of Chattanooga's biggest opportunities for growth. After conducting interviews with educators and public officials about the roots of the community concern toward the education system, there is one explanation echoed by all that we as a community need to band together and focus on our public education system here in Hamilton County. And Shift is represented by one single gear. As we all know, one single gear can do nothing, but together, many gears can make a machine. 49th in the nation. Tennessee is 49th in the nation for spending on public education as a state. I think Mississippi's right behind us is 50th, so woohoo. Okay, moving on from that, in Hamilton County, nearly 20% of all children entering school had not participated in any child care or preschool before kindergarten. This means you've got teachers in your kindergarten classes who are focused on behavioral issues, teaching children about habits that they should know about going into a classroom, repetition. And so your kids who have already had this training are already behind because we're focused on other children. 1 out of every 5 or 2 of every 10 students that started high school this year in Hamilton County are not going to graduate. We have students in our schools who can't read and who are continually promoted in this school, and yet we're depending on them to fill jobs that are coming in by manufacturers like Walker and Volkswagen and hopefully Audi. $87 million is the economic benefit that this county will see if we can get 132 more students in preschool programs, preschool and pre-K programs. It's a very achievable number. By 2018, you all can read that. Half of all the jobs in the South will require an education by the 12th grade, beyond the 12th grade. My father was a high school English teacher, and I heard all the time that sometimes college isn't meant for everybody. Well, it is. Any type of after high school training, we've got to get our kids trained after the 12th grade. 10%, that's how many more graduates we need to see $184 million benefit to this community through the lifetime of those graduates. That's 300 graduates. We can do that as Hamilton Countyans because we have a huge quantity of high schools. Obviously, the healthier, happier we're going to be if we've got a more educated population. We're going to have, education is the cornerstone of everything. We can't stress that enough. If you've got educated people, you're going to have less crime. You're going to have more jobs and more people filling jobs and not moving on to other communities and other countries like we're seeing. How do we focus on the positive when so much is wrong? We've got to. We can't keep sitting here talking about how education's bad. Education's got to be improved. Yes, so we've got to take action, and we can take action. This isn't something that you can just look at and say, there's nothing I can do. So we've got to have a glass is half full type of perspective on this. We've got to see that there are good things going on in Hamilton County with our public schools. We just need to replicate them. We need to keep moving with this and wherever you see a good idea happening, it needs to happen somewhere else. We have folks in Sail Creek who are worried about folks in Ottawa and all over the place. It's a community issue. Sharing your story. As soon as we launched Shift Chattanooga, we started these Shift conversations that you can find on our website at shiftchattanooga.com. What we've done is in many, many meetings, we've had folks who have had a lot of great things to say, and we just wanted the entire public to hear it. So it's on our website. We've got a lot of great people, parents, business owners, educators. Go to the website, see what they have to say for the conversations, and come to us if you want to have a say in that. It takes a village. Again, we're listening to all the voices, business owners, educators, and that takes us to our Shift breakout sessions, which this is a picture of our first breakout session. That's Krista Payne with the Public Education Foundation, with whom we are partnered, and Helen Johnson, who I know some of you in the community who are community activists would know because she's a great, very creative woman. This is our second breakout session where we came together and had roundtable discussions with different aspects of education in the community, be it readiness for school, high school graduation, college, and then moving on to career. We came up with some great ideas, and one of the most significant is one business, one classroom, and the rest of the slides are going to be our ads for that you'll see in the newspaper. You've probably heard us on radio. We need your support. We need your participation. Shift is a communication platform. We aren't another 501c3 that has come to Chattanooga trying to save public education, but what we are doing is trying to stir up the conversation. We have a lot of people in Hamilton County who have a lot to say about public education and a lot of good ideas. We've got a lot of good ideas going on. We want to connect those. So that is the main purpose of Shift Chattanooga. We will continue to have our Shift conversations, which we'll post on our webpage, and hoping that this is going to spread to all of Hamilton County. We will continue our breakout sessions. Our next one will be in November. I encourage you all to attend at 55 East Main Street in the Create Here workspace. So thank you so much.